The salt-stained blueprint trembled in Harold Knight's ink-stained fingers, illuminated only by the glittering light of his lamp and the cold expanse of stars visible through his workshop window. Below that window sprawled a tired port town where inspiration had long ago retreated like the tide. Harold, clockmaker by trade and dreamer by necessity, had spent years listening to the town's sigh, creaking timbers, grumbling fishermen, the monotonous crash of waves against the crumbling seawall. Tonight, though, the rhythmic tick-tock of his greatest regulator clock seemed to sync with a different pulse entirely, echoing not time's passage, but its potential to move. His gaze drifted from a half-assembled escapement to a discarded sketch of interlocking views, then settled on the swirling eddies in his teacup. Suddenly, the disparate elements clicked. Not a new clock. A new city named Supershift. Harold knew his idea was not going to be easy to build. The intricate brass prototypes scattered across his workshop floor were mere whispers compared to the roaring symphony of hydraulics and reinforced alloy required to rotate entire city districts. Securing funding meant navigating labyrinths of skeptical bureaucrats who saw only the tedious in moving mountains of concrete and steel. Finding engineers capable of translating his chronometric vision into reality felt like searching for mythical creatures. Most dismissed the shifting Quarks as impossible, a fever dream conjured by salt air and clock oil fumes. The sheer scale of anchoring mechanisms deep into the unstable coastal bedrock kept him awake long after the regulators stopped ticking.
Years had passed and Harold's city was finally completed. Benjamin, a city local, woke to the scent of brine and ozone, his cramped Cork-sea apartment shuddering as unseen mechanisms deep within the city's bones groaned into motion. Outside, the familiar view of Diane's rooftop garden, usually framed by Noah's angular spire in Corkby, was gone, replaced by the glittering obsidian facade of Shirley's data hub, now looming like a disapproving monolith where Lisa's sun-drenched art studios should be. He fumbled for his coffee, the mug vibrating slightly on the counter. Another shift night, another morning of relearning his commute, his neighbors, his entire fragment of the world. Harold's dream, it turned out, demanded perpetual adaptation.
Across the newly configured sector, Lisa stood still wearing her high heels on her relocated balcony, charcoal smudged fingers gripping the railing. Her easel, angled perfectly yesterday to catch the dawn light over the fisheries quadrant, now faced a sterile corridor of humming transit tubes. A frustrated sigh escaped her. Like painting ghosts, she muttered, watching figures in quirky uniforms blur past behind thick glass. Finding inspiration in Supershift meant chasing fragments. Landscapes dissolved overnight, replaced by jarring juxtapositions Harold deemed efficient. Lisa retreated inside her vibrating studio apartment, kicking off the uncomfortable heels. What would she sketch today? Not the vanished curve of Noah's spire against the sunrise. Perhaps the stark, geometric shadow the data hub cast over a displaced pocket park? Or the bewildered expression on Benjamin's face earlier, peering from his shifted window like a sailor lost at sea? Her gaze drifted to the vibrating floorboards. Maybe she'd capture the tremor itself, the city's restless pulse beneath forced calm. A line drawing, raw and jagged, of the unseen gears grinding below.
Meanwhile, Shirley the baker meticulously scanned the overnight shift logs displayed on her crystalline console deep within the relocated data hub. Quark B's agricultural sector was now adjacent to Quark F's entertainment district. Statistically improbable, yet logged as optimal flow. She noted Benjamin's sector was now interfacing hers directly. Interesting. His predictable routines offered clean data points. The fingers flew, cross-referencing energy consumption spikes against the relocation factors. Efficiency demanded constant verification. Harold's grand design, she ran on relentless, invisible mathematics.
Diane, the horticulturist, surveyed her newly assigned rooftop plot with quiet dismay. Yesterday, her thriving micro-orchard basked in Quarks extended sunlight. Today, wedged between Quarks residential towers and Quarks industrial exhaust vents, only a sliver of direct light reached her precious citrus saplings. The air tasted faintly metallic. Her plan, meticulously timed for peak pollination, was crumbling faster than eroded topsoil. She'd need improvised grow lights, hastily sourced shade cloth, and perhaps a plea to Shirley for atmospheric filtration data. Adaptation wasn't just inconvenient, it was a race against wilting leaves.
The late afternoon sun glowed magnificently across the city of Supershift, transforming the shifting city into a breathtaking, fractured kaleidoscope. Light glinted off the rotating quarks like scattered diamonds. Shirley's obsidian data hub now caught the fiery glow, casting long geometric shadows over the relocated parts of the children's playground. Beyond, Noah's sleek spire, temporarily adjacent to the fisher's quadrant, reflected molten gold into the churning sea. It was a view of impossible, transient harmony, born of relentless motion. Diane knelt on her sun-starved rooftop plot, fingers brushing the wilting leaves of the wire-lemon sapling. Her plan was desperate precision. She'd mapped the thin sliver of direct sunlight, only 93 minutes today, and prepared mirrored reflectors scavenged from the observatory. She'd positioned them at exactly 2:17 p.m., funneling every precious photon into the sapling roots.
The city's configuration shift from the previous night had produced a chance meeting between Noah and Diane. That afternoon, together they reminisced about their childhood memories while walking through a park. Lisa joined Benjamin unexpectedly, charcoal smudges on her cheekbone. Still painting ghosts? Benjamin nodded toward the park below. Look! Diane gestured animatedly while Noah sketched shapes in the air. Spire blueprints, perhaps. Lisa tilted her head. Or maybe, she mused, he's explaining why Quarkbeak keeps avoiding her rooftop. Benjamin's coffee mug paused mid-sip. You should see Quark A. That quark is out of this world.